It's the art life.
Two things I love in life, movies and games. Today I'll be looking at a video game. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Artwork New Yorker. I have a review for you. This game is titled Abyssus and it was just released a while ago on Steam. It was developed by Swedish gaming company DoubleMoose Games, who previously made some quirky games called Just Die Already and Animal Super Squad. I'd rate those games as mediocre titles, but I think Abyssus is better, so let's move on. The publisher is the Arcade Crew, and they have experience releasing retro-style indie games, and this is indeed still an indie game. I believe it was developed by around 10 people, and what they've done works pretty well, better than the previous ones, so let's look at it. Let me just paint a quick setting without giving too much away from their own description of the game. In a world powered by brine, a rare and powerful substance only found in the deepest fathoms of the sea, your team of daring brine-punk explorers is recruited to claim a massive deposit located beneath the ruins of an ancient civilization. However, your mission becomes a frantic battle for survival when the sunken kingdom's corrupted inhabitants rise against you. Will you survive to see the surface again? Or will the abyss claim your life? This game is a roguelite, 1 to 4 player, first-person shooter. It's not my usual type of game, but some friends asked me to join them and I've been playing it for a while now, around the 10-hour mark, which is also what I'm usually aiming for before making a judgment in a review. So I've been playing it for a while and I think I've seen most of it during those 10 hours or so. The good. The game is fun. You can play it solo, but I'd recommend it with friends. I like the setting. It's sort of like a steampunk vibe underwater. It's not BioShock in any way. The gameplay is very different, but the style and the tone of the game, I like it. What else is good? Well, it's enjoyable with friends. It's kind of like a unique twist on the roguelike genre that you play a first-person shooter with your friends in a dark, subterranean underwater setting. Yeah, I really want to emphasize the visuals. They are quite immersive. It also features quite a lot of variety with customized weapons and perks, and there is this progressive improvement where you upgrade permanently and build your knowledge to make your future runs easier. You can select colors, mods, abilities, all for making future runs feel different, new and fun. There are also quite a lot of number of maps, and at a certain point I felt like I was playing an old Doom game. I liked that a lot. The design of the weapons are satisfying, they're very distinct, and they have a nice oomph feeling when you fire them. The movement in the game is also very good when you run around and jump. It's very fluent. I feel that they polished the game a lot in this aspect, and that's just a really important part when the game is as fast-paced as it is. The goal is to clear these enemy-filled rooms while choosing your perks and managing your currency through these fragments. So there are different elements in the game that you need to be aware of. You combine, you prioritize, and you can end up unlocking some really cool synergies later on. It's a great fun. The bad. So what did I not like? If you play it solo, you miss out on some of the benefits of some of your perks. While you can play it solo, the game is at its core tailored and designed towards multiplayer. So, if you build your character to play with friends, you miss out on abilities when playing solo. Personally, I had enough after 10 hours. It does end up feeling like a grind in some places, but maybe that's just me. However, it is typical for roguelike games to be a bit grindy, so take that as you will. Besides the repetitiveness that I found, there is something with the difficulty. Sometimes I feel like the game is too easy, and other times I feel like it is very, very unfair. Like the challenge is just too much. Now, I love a good challenge. I love roguelike games, but there are some specific requirements from some of the enemies that I feel ruin the fun. It's a very fast-paced game and has a good flow, which I like, but then you meet some specific enemies and the fun just stops. They become more of an annoyance, and that sort of stops the fun for me. It's like, really? You want me to do this in order to win this fight? I don't think the developers wanted to stop the fun like this, or maybe they did, but I think they should tweak the balance of some of the enemies. Yes, dear frogs, I am looking at you. I hate the frogs. Now, I don't care about the luck part in the game. Personally, it does not bother me at all, but I'm an old type Dungeons and Dragons guy, so if I roll a dice and it's a 1 out of 20, that's it, that's fine, that's life. But I know some of my friends hated the luck aspect of the game a lot, so if you do not like random chances, you might be annoyed as a player. Just a fair bit of warning. I also like good stories. I don't think there is a lot of story here. I know it's not that kind of game, but I would have loved a deeper narrative. Pun intended. The verdict. At $25 on Steam, it's a fair price, and I'm sure there will be future updates to the game. I feel that they released it too early. You could say that the game is done. It's a very polished game in some areas. However, I did experience some texture bugs on my own, which annoyed me, and I felt that the balancing in the difficulty was off. And bugs and balancing issues feel like they should have been ironed out before a 1.0 release. Give the game 2 months of polishing, maybe kept it in early access for a wee bit longer, and yeah, then we're ready. I will give Abyssus a 7 out of 10. There are for sure some parts of this game that I feel should be better and more polished, and it's not really my type of game personally, but I can't help but notice how much fun my friends had, and I can see how the developers put a lot of effort into this game. It has charm, again, pun intended, and I think it's worth a 7 out of 10. It's a little first-person shooter jewel. Try it, give it a chance. Thank you for a fun run, developers, and to you, dear viewer, what do you think about the game? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for tuning in.